everybody, welcome to a quick 1 hour rush hour, or rush hour aviation hour, should we call it. So my name is Slav, I will be your host. Join us for a little bit as we watch some aviation and just overall hang out. And I really do not know where my cell phone is, so you know, that's how you win at life, when you forget where you've placed some of your stuff. That's not good. So while we look for my phone, enjoy some ground action. Alright dude, what did I do with you? Nah, it's gotta be here somewhere. Birthday was good, Trevor. Alright, there we go, Mr. Phone. I just hung out, honestly, like, I had to work, so I'm actually on a break from work right now, so I have about an hour and a half, then I gotta go back. So up next we have Honeywell International Embraer 170 coming in. So a lot of these Honeywell planes, we see them sitting on the ramp. So it's a little rare when we see them actually moving. I think a lot of them are used to test some of the new technology. Why is it showing Honeywell? It's not Honeywell, it's Envoy. Okay, that was really stupid. Man, my flight radar is cracking out right now. Well, I was wrong. But as you may guess, we are on the north side of the runways. Okay, I think this is the Honeywell Aviation Embraer. So let's go take a look. Yep, there it is actually, wow. As I was saying, I think a lot of these planes are used to test new technology, like the 757. It's like a Wi-Fi test bed. So yeah, yesterday was my birthday, it was kind of fun. My coworkers did something really nice for me, so that was pretty unexpected. They threw me a party and they decorated the entire area with airplanes, which is kind of funny. They all know I'm an aviation nerd. But yeah, we are on the north side where all the American Airlines flights are. So you're going to get some just arrivals. Arrivals and some ground action. As you can see, the American gates are pretty busy. So Trevor says their 757 has been in Canada since August. Wonder why? That's a pretty neat plane. I think that 757 started flying with Eastern Airlines in the beginning. So we have Southwest 480 coming in from Baltimore. And we're gonna get our Frontier flight from Vegas next as well. pretty smooth landing from the flight from Baltimore. And over there, if Ray is on, the magical poop truck has made its presence known. So this is the truck that pulls all the flavors from the planes. How's everyone's day going? Pretty good? Feel a little hungry. I want to get some food in a little bit. We are having this weird pollution that's popped up out of nowhere. So it's a lot of haze in the air. So heat haze is still an issue here today. So up next we are going to have Frontier 4774 Verde the Resplendent Quetzal Lizard. Okay, whatever that is. The Quetzal livery. Lizard. I don't know why I thought of lizard. Not very smart at this. You can see it's a bit of a slow time right now at Sky Harbor. Usually in the mornings we get our rushes, but right now it's just kind of like, we're all just hanging out, enjoying whatever aviation can bring us. Oh man, I've been up since about 3:30 in the morning, so my body is kind of like tired already. And running on no food. On the south side, as I was setting up, there was actually a Southwest plane that decided to do a go-around. I think it was for spacing purposes, just to be safe. I just missed that 777 that comes from London. I know that's just recently changed everything. Who knows, maybe it is, Trevor. Or maybe they're doing some testing for the Canadian regulators. So we're waiting for the Frontier to come on to the final so I can pull them. It's a 2-year-old A320. Then we're going to get Delta 2142 coming out of Minneapolis. And then we will get Skywest 4960 coming in from Tulsa. And UPS 2876 is operating with an MD-11, which I really haven't seen the MD-11s in a while here, so hopefully they make a comeback again. I know our time with them is coming kind of short because they're going to be retired. And whatever it is, the Quetzal or whatever it is livery coming in. Yeah, man, Frontier is growing at an astonishing pace, which is pretty cool to see. Keep getting newer and newer planes. and expanding their destinations. We actually now have them flying to San Francisco from here. So it's like a cheaper option for you. Like if you have a backpack, it makes sense. Frontier, and right behind it we have our Delta Airlines. Hey Tish, how are you? So welcome to the stream, guys. Smash the like button, it does help me out quite a bit. It shows that you guys are enjoying the content. We're a small but fun channel to be on. Never a dull day on here. Poop truck is back. We'll lock it in so Ray can finally see it. Who's excited for the holidays, and are you guys doing anything? Are you staying in town? Are you traveling? What's the plan, my friends? Then we will be getting our SkyWest 4960 from Tulsa, and then SkyWest 3266 from Albuquerque. Over there we do have a pushback. Which is what we enjoy seeing here, the ground action. And then our little Airbus is just going to be skedoodling right behind them. And Kate says, hey y'all, from an ATL tonight flying Delta. Congrats, Kate, have fun. Life Flight says, hey Slav, thanks for the stream. ERB is going to go holidays at the beach, and Juan Camacho waves to all of you guys. Oh man, I got super hungry now. That's not good. So let's see how long my drive is going to be. Oh, traffic. We've been getting a lot of traffic lately in Phoenix. It's kind of been ridiculous. So we have a couple of heavies. We have FedEx 509 coming in from Memphis, about 20 minutes out. And we have our UPS 2876, which is 30 minutes out. And on final, we have SkyWest 4960 coming in from Tulsa, then followed by our SkyWest 3266 coming in from Albuquerque. So Tulsa and Albuquerque. These little CRJs are a little difficult for me to see. Oh, there he is. The smaller the plane, the harder to see. So staying home, but my daughter and your fiance are flying out of Sky Harbor on Christmas Day. Honestly, they should be good. If anything, they can even take the Sky Train, which is going to make it easier for them. Alrighty, there's our SkyWest plane. I can finally see it. I didn't realize how tiny this thing is. Sometimes these CRJs come in like missiles, but right now this one is taking its time. Not a bad landing. And up next is our flight from Albuquerque. But over here we are seeing this Airbus getting ready to depart. You heard the bell. What will happen? Will the plane push out first, or will this plane land? I've seen some rough landings with these CRJs at Sky Harbor, so you never know what you're going to get. Alrighty, some ground action, my friends, as the wing walkers are now finally getting in place. Then we're going to get SkyWest 3118. Actually, no. Up next is going to be American Eagle 3066 coming from Sioux Falls. That's going to be landing. I think a lot of these Airbuses used to belong to America West Airlines. Hey John Driscoll, how are you, buddy? Long time no see, man. So this is the time the American Airlines flights depart. And I will try and leave a little bit early today because I gotta drive all the way. Hey Alex. All of our American planes are starting to depart. being pushed out. And then up next we have our SkyWest 3066 coming from Sioux Falls, followed by SkyWest 3118 from Grand Junction. So Sioux Falls and then Grand Junction. One after the other, they're getting ready to depart. But over here we do have a 737 Max that is pushed out. The plane we are looking at is American 832. It's a 737 Max going to JFK. And then we have our SkyWest 3183 coming in from Grand Junction. So let's go over there. Baby bus is the first one to move, but he is blocked in by these two other planes, so he's probably blasting some ludicrous right now. So welcome everybody, welcome to the stream, welcome to Sky Harbor International Airport. My name is Slav. Welcome as we are watching some ground action. Watching this little CRJ push past the .737. Then up next we have American Airlines 550 coming in from Minneapolis, followed by Southwest 537 coming from Colorado Springs. Then we may be getting FedEx 509 north. And on the other side by T3, we do have a United 737 that is finally moving. There's our little CRJ. And this is the rush hour for American right now. A lot of them are departing. They've been sitting at the gates for a little bit. Then we have our American 550 coming in from Minneapolis. It's a 7-year-old 737-800 series. And followed by Skyway's 537 coming from Colorado Springs. So Minneapolis and Colorado Springs. So let's go take a look at the American flight. That was just a pure magical landing. And over here is our United flight that we just watched earlier. I think what they call them the legacy carriers, where it's like the four. You have Delta, United. Let's take a look over here. So our Southwest from Colorado Springs is on final, so let's go take a look. And we're approaching golden hour. That is when the lighting is hitting everything just right, making it pop. And over there you can actually see our skyline, our Phoenix skyline, with all of its glorious pollution that is popping up. Explains why my nose has been super runny today. On the ozone layer, we have like a no burn warning. So typically whenever we have a no burn warning, people still will burn stuff and then cause a lot more pollution for us because they're not the brightest. What is that? All right, there's a plane that is blocked. So let's go take a look at it to see what it is. It's a Boeing business jet. I don't know who it belongs to, but okay. And I understand why they want it blocked. Maybe they just want people to respect their privacy. So welcome everybody, smash that like button. It does help the channel quite a bit. All right, that plane. So that plane actually ended up doing a touch and go, which is weird. No, actually he didn't. That was an American Airlines flight. Never mind. My bad. I was very stupid and I forgot about it. Probably a charter for somebody, Kate. That's the beauty of Sky Harbor. You never know what you're going to get here. And we have the CRJ being unloaded. You can see the door is in probably the worst possible spot, right underneath the engine. So I guarantee you it's probably very, very cramped, and people may not like it as much. All right, John, enjoy your dinner, man. Save some for us before wifey yells at you and all of us. Alrighty guys, so as we're watching the ground crew work, let's see what else we got popping up. Even the little Embraer is getting loaded up. So as our ground crew is working diligently to get these planes ready. So Kate says 717 bins are actually worse. Okay, we have FedEx 509, so let's take a look at where this plane is headed. Most likely going south, unless he does go north, and that's going to be good. So it's either the FedEx or we're going to get the 737 from Cabo. And we will have the MD-11 coming in, hopefully. Maybe we'll get both of them on this side. But earlier, these gates that we are looking at were busy and full. And now they are super empty. We have one plane in the Alpha gates. So if you look at it, this little Embraer is waiting for its spot. So let's take a look over here. All right, guys, we may be in luck. Looks like the 767 might be headed our way. Or not. And that bag just fell. Hopefully you guys saw that. Yep, it fell off of there. So this is why you pack up your fragile stuff. That's awesome. So up next on our arrival is FedEx 509 coming in from Memphis. And then maybe we'll be lucky enough to get UPS 2876 coming in. So special thanks to all of our members that are keeping the bills paid for the stream. As you know, parking at Sky Harbor does get a little pricey. So when it does get pricey, then we use the funds you guys give us to basically pay for it. But over here we have our bridge that leads us to the south side. And then we have our 767. coming in. He's about 5 miles out. And then I think right behind it, you will see the MD-11 pop up at any second. Those are big boys that come in for cargo runs. Okay, who here has done their holiday shopping? I haven't. And back there is the MD-11. You can actually see it. And somebody let me know if they're lining up north. I really hope I'm streaming right now, because sometimes our internet at Sky Harbor can go from 5G to dial-up in a blink of an eye. Alright guys, we are getting a special gift. Of an MD-11 joining us on the final. So as you guys may already know, if you're aviation nerds, the era of the triplane is coming to a quick end very quickly, guys. So a lot of these cargo companies are going to be retiring these bad boys. So any opportunity we get to see them, we will. And another plane is lining up right behind it. So this was actually developed as a successor to the very popular DC-1030. It was supposed to be a more fuel efficient, carry more people. But as rules changed, the ETOPS rules actually killed the quad jets and the tri-jets. And I guess the initial operator of the airplane complained that it was not getting the desired or the promised fuel consumption. And then FedEx and UPS Airlines bought them because the acquisition costs were so cheap that they became kind of a staple in the entire logistics company. And that is a random history of the MD-11. I know KLM operated them, Varig, Japanese Airlines, Swiss Airlines. So it was a very popular plane at the time because they were kind of bought at a cheaper price. And then eventually McDonnell Douglas merged with Boeing and created the crazy conglomerate that Boeing is right now, that just cares about the profits and not the product that they used to offer back in the day. So we have our FedEx, which is coming from Memphis. And over there we have our big tri-jet that just landed from Louisville. Honestly, yeah. Marco says, sad to see the tri-jets go. Aviation is going to be very boring once these big boys are gone. You're going to have your twin engine planes and that's about it. We lived in an era of very cool planes. Then we have JSX 407. Speaking of which, did you guys hear the news about JSX? Starting January 10th, Jet Suites X is going to be operating out of Scottsdale Airport. So they're going to be closing their Phoenix base, and they're primarily going to be operating out of Scottsdale. So that airport is going to be getting passenger service. And I think this is the Wanderdog or whatever livery. So you can fly to Burbank and a couple of other locations straight from Scottsdale. But look at this is so freaking beautiful. The technology associated with this is amazing. For you that are members, I did shoot a video with the Tri-Jet when it was here, the TriStar. So if you are a member on the channel, you can actually watch that video. Alright, let's go check out this landing. So welcome to the stream, guys. Smash the like button. It does help me out quite a bit. The Phoenix Suns did debut their Big Three yesterday. They lost. Typical Suns fashion. It has like a sticker on it. Oh man, I gotta keep a track on the time, my friends. As much as I love aviation, I gotta get back to work. So, and up next we have Southwest 1711 coming in from Vegas. And then we have SkyWest 3034 coming in from Salt Lake City. Then we're going to have a bit of a gap in arrivals. Have a bit of a gap in arrivals, and then after that we'll get a couple of ground shots for you guys so you can look at these hard workers down there. And as you can see, this plane does have a wardrobe malfunction. We are looking at the flight at the captain, who is looking down. What's up, Captain? This is a cool shot, man. This is the beauty of Sky Harbor, man. We can actually get these types of shots. And the sun is actually illuminating perfectly, so that does help us out quite a bit. I did sell my big lens for plane spotting, and I bought a cheap kit lens, so let's see how well that thing is going to take photos. So give me a second, let me do something, my friends. Hopefully the camera doesn't move up. Sometimes it tends to move up by itself. Go, go! Okay, let's see if I can get a shot of this captain. So this is kind of the testing of the Yeah, I got him. Oh, CJ. You can always get a job back, man. So we have our Skywest 3034 coming from Salt Lake City. So let's go take a look at that bad boy. And these gates are actually starting to pick right up again. A lot of American planes are coming in. We are going to see Alaska Air pass right by this fuel truck. Honestly, man, sometimes the commute for your job is a lot better. Now you're about to witness Alaska 739 speeding past. It's a 737 MAX 9 going to Seattle. Then we have Southwest 2193 coming in from San Antonio. That is going to be our next plane landing. Trust me, man, I sometimes want to lose my you-know-what when I'm sitting in traffic. And I got to actually drive to Glendale right after this, so it's going to be very interesting. San Antonio Spurs, I think they have like 3 wins, 2 of which came against the Suns. They're not doing too well. They're like one of the bottom feeders of the league. Also, Draymond Green suspended indefinitely. I don't know what you guys think if you watch basketball. Yeah, I ended up picking up a pretty cheap kit lens. It's a 100 to 400 RF. Yeah, I feel you, man. Thomas, I'm gonna be hating life. As you know, the traffic here in Phoenix is getting worse. We are getting a lot more people moving here. So when more people move in, that means more traffic and more angry Slavin. But yeah, I'm testing out this kit lens because my theory is your lens can be a kit lens as long as it can communicate fast with your camera. The problem is it's an f8. So I will let you guys know how it works. If it works well, maybe I'll recommend it to you, and if it doesn't, then don't buy it. Giannis had 64 points, but if you think about it, they took away the ball from him, and they said that they wanted to give it to a rookie that scored his first few points, which I think is kind of funny. Like, it's crazy that they're doing that. All right, let's go take a look over at the other American Airlines flight. So right now we are hitting kind of a slow minute. What is that? Honestly, man, I think I may just take the surface roads, because if I take the surface roads, it might be a lot better. Because the 10 is absolutely like terrible right now. And over here is the hero of the channel. This is the poop truck. So they basically take all the waste out of the plane. We've kind of, if you're new here, we have grown to love this. And I'm gonna put on a jacket, I'm getting cold now. That is the poop truck as we're awaiting our next line of arrivals. Where's everyone joining us from? I know some of you guys are from Brazil, some of you are from the East Coast. Now we have Southwest 544 coming in from Nashville. Then our Southwest from Honolulu is going to land south. There used to be a time when they would actually be landing north because I guess they had to go through a testing process during the Rona. So I think my plan is to go up to Bethany Home and just take Bethany Home Road all the way to Glendale, or Glendale as I call it. And go film some stuff and then go home. So which side do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the north side, which is the side we're on, or the south side, which has takeoffs? You'll let me know. And let me try and get a shot with this lens as this is going through a testing period. Go into the sun. Let's go. We have somebody from Milwaukee. Daniel, Giannis should use that as motivation, what they did to him yesterday, and score like 66 points on him. And I think we have our United with the old Continental livery. So you worked out a B25. Do you like your new job better, or do you still kind of miss Sky Harbor at times? And hopefully we get the FedEx 777 landing north, and if it does, that'll be our show once it lands. It's about 30 minutes out. But up next we have a Hawker 900 XP. It says it is blocked and it is coming in fast. Yeah, it doesn't work like that here, man. It's kind of hard. The south side can do it, but you don't get some of the better planes over there. All right, there's a Hawker, I see it. So these smaller planes are kind of hard to track, man. They just pop out of nowhere. They didn't even feel that landing. here we do have another plane being pushed out. Hey Tim Arnold. And as this plane pushes out, we do have our Embraer that we looked at earlier that is getting ready to depart. So one after the other, they're getting ready for their next thing. Hey Society Red, how are you, buddy? Welcome to the chat. All right, let's see what our next. We're gonna get Alaska 744 coming into Phoenix from Seattle. It's a 737 MAX 9. As we have kind of hit a lull in arrivals right now. Thank you for subscribing, as ARB says. It's always nice to have new people. Fun and interesting. Hey SR72, how are you? As the sun begins to set. And the plane we are looking at is American 1310 going to Cleveland. And our Embraer is Envoy 3402 going to Bentonville. So let's go take a look at our Embraer that's going to Bentonville. Which I somehow hate the name. Such a random name. It sounds like a made-up word. So thanks, Bailey. So we should be getting the MAX 9 coming in very soon. And up above, I have no idea what that is. Let's take a guess what that is. Pretty cool, huh? That we can zoom in. And over there, we have Camelback Mountain. A lot of you always ask to look at Camelback. Bro, I live in Phoenix. I can't afford to go there. That sounds like an expensive word. The more French the word, the more expensive it is. So unlike the other shows, we like to show you ground action. So that was Volaris going to Vegas, and then we have Alaska 744 coming in next, followed by SkyWest 4825 coming in from Medford. So the MAX 9 is actually a pretty large plane. And I think we'll see how far that 777 is going to be. watch them load up these bags. All right, let's see how long it's gonna take me. Jesus Christ, I am not going to make it there. Approximately 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's not good. So let's get a couple more planes and then I gotta start driving to my other place for work. So we're getting our Alaska Airlines 737 Max coming in, who recently purchased Hawaiian. And I think they're gonna actually heavily go after international routes because Hawaiian purchased a bunch of Dreamliners. And from what I understand, I guess you can get the training for between the Maxes and the Dreamliners, and it's almost similar to it. I could see Alaska being very ambitious and flying to Japan or maybe some of the Asian countries. What is it, Trans-Pacific markets or whatever they call them? Proudly all Boeing. And then we should be getting our SkyWest planes next, as the poop truck makes its way to its next victim. I still want to know who the dude is that always complains about that we're always on the south side. Like, dude, today we're on the north side and you're not even here. Alright, let's watch them do that. Yeah, CJ, it makes way too much sense for it. So we have our SkyWest 4825 coming in. So let's go take a look at that bad boy. We do have a 767 coming in from Oakland that is going to the south side. It's an A300 coming in, and then we will be getting our America West Airlines livery. So if you'd like to support the channel or help me pay for the parking, we do have a super chat where you can donate. You can become a member. It's as little as $1.99 a month. Will help keep the bills paid. Apparently, I missed that special livery. Oh well, it is what it is. No, he is lining up in a different area. So welcome, thank you everybody for joining us. Let me see one more plane that is coming in. Let's see where this 777 is going to go. Then we have American 1216 coming in from Tucson. So smash that like. Let's keep getting those likes up as much as we can. Does help my channel quite a bit. Let's get that bad boy. We're watching another Embraer come in. It's not on the bridge, man. It actually pulled in my friend. And our flight from Tucson is coming in. As the thrusters open up. This time last week I was getting ready to go to Reno. We finished that job. Now I'm kind of excited. I can actually collect the money. We did a good job on it. So another channel I enjoy watching is Kevin of Wellington, New Zealand. He's funny. I'll give it a try, man. I like supporting other channels. As you guys know, I am a very, very random person. For those of you that have tuned in for multiple shows, it's all about just having fun. I'm not here to sell you anything. And we're gonna get Sun Country 605 coming in from Minneapolis, but up next is American 1454 coming out of Miami. Yeah, my goal eventually was to get people in aviation and we would just chat and have some fun. And you guys could ask them questions, but I guess there's a lot of politics behind it, so I don't want to jeopardize anyone's job or their way of making a living for their family, so we will not be doing that. What we will be doing is just showing you some great aviation, Sky Harbor, and having fun. It's all that needs to be done, right? And the easiest way you guys can do is spread the word, get more people to watch us. The more people watch us, the better it is for me, better it is for my algorithm. No, it did not turn out, Brandon. I think it's just, that's the way they set it up sometimes in flight radar, which is kind of weird. So there's a 50-50 chance we may get it, because sometimes they like to go south, but if they end up going north, we will get it. I vote for whoever gets us more aviation. Yeah, people get mad. I don't want to get anyone in trouble because sometimes people can sometimes say stuff they shouldn't be saying when they're on camera. So I was like, oh, let's not do that. I don't want to have to explain to your family why you're homeless, aka unsheltered. We can't say homeless. So up next we have our Sun Country 605. It is coming in from Minneapolis. And then let's see what the odds are of getting FedEx 1403, which is a Boeing 777 landing on the north side. I think though some of the more fun shows are when I have my friend Eve on here. we have a lot of stupid conversations, and they're always fun. She is my people. I like it. You gotta surround yourself with like-minded people, because then you can just be yourself and not have to be worried that somebody's gonna be mad at you. Alrighty, Sun Country, let's get a little bit of color in our stream. And once that 777 comes in, that might be a wrap. As we watch more of these Airbuses go by. Tomorrow morning, if you remember, we are going to be doing a bit of a member-only stream. So if you guys have time, join us. So we have SkyWest 3190 coming in from Redmond, and we should be getting that 777 any minute. From the looks of it, Frontier may have actually come in clutch and pushed them out. Pushed out the other planes that would have gone here. So hashtag thank you Frontier. Hopefully thank you Frontier. Let's look at some ground action while these planes line up. This guy is hosing down something. Probably putting in water inside the plane to wash your hands with when you go to the bathroom. Also, I find it disgusting when guys go to the restroom and they don't wash their hands. Oh no, is he going south? Dang it. So, alright, we do have our SkyWest 3190 that is going to be going, coming in for us. And our 777 has broken our heart. It is going south. Man, that sucks. So at least we'll get it coming in for a little bit. And then after that, that'll be it. So remember what I always tell you, check in on your friends. It's a rough time during the holidays. Make sure your friends are okay. If you haven't talked to somebody in a while, shoot them a message, check in. Make sure they're good, they're in a good state of mind. Be good people. We have enough jerks in the world. Don't be a jerk face, and tell your loved ones you love them. That is how I always end my shows. So let's catch that 777 flying past us. And keep an eye out on the alerts, subscribe, click the notification. I'm very random and can pop in at any given moment. So if I have some free time, I always try and make it to the airport. So let's see, that 777 should be lining up on the other side, and I can see them. Because right now I can just see a pole. Once I'm able to zoom in, we'll zoom in. I like that reaction, Bailey. They always do this to me, I swear to God, man. I can set up on any side and these planes will be like, oh, looks like you're trying to film me. Nope. And now it's trying to focus on this pole. And if you guys have nothing better to do after this, check out the YouTube channel Level Flight Plane Spotting. Corey does some amazing stuff on there. He shares a lot of compilation. Also, we have Aviation Manic. He actually does really good job too. Has a lot of full flights, and he's one of our fans. So as this FedEx goes behind, we will wish you guys a good rest of the day, or whatever time of day it is for you guys. So let's catch one more plane for Andy Taylor to see. I wish I could stay longer, my friends, but I have to go and film something for work. So we have Delta 758 coming in from Salt Lake City. And that is how we will sign off once we get that Delta plane landing. As the potato officially starts saying, I can't focus because it's too dark. So check our community tab. We usually like to post random stuff on there. I will share some links for you guys, with people to follow. Like I said, keep a lookout if you're a member for a members stream coming up. Alright friends, so from all of us here at Sky Harbor, Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, wishing you guys a good day. And until next time. Bye friends. And spray and neuter your pets. See ya dudes.